today. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchdown. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Mariota. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Davis, nice grab. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a 1st down as well.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run with Hunt. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Randall, he'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Instead of the 1st, they'll have to go backwards for another 2nd down try.
So if there is a silver lining, though, it stays 2nd down, and they still have an opportunity to pick up a 1st down before they have to start their downs over again.
And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. As a nice run there, gets them down to the 6-yard line. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
A try here for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward. But they kick it here, and it's good. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Out of the gun, Goff. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive. Here's the Panthers punter now. Punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Mariota on first down. He'll find his man, Simi Fehoko. A gain of 6 there on first. From just shy of midfield, Mariota. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
First down, Mariota. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Here's a toss right side for Hunt. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mariota to throw it. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, Mariota. Again, he finds more. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a toss running left, Hunt. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. From the gun, Mariota. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. On second down, McCaffrey. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 15 carries, 78 yards.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working. And they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Goff's throw into the hands of Hooper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Gone. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Goff. Got a man open. That's Harry. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. He finds his man complete. That's more. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
On second down, it's Hunt, and he'll be brought down at about the 42. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mariota. And this one complete. It's Fehoko. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Play action now. Mariota. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th. 3rd and goal, Mariota. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they'll push the lead up to 13-0. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And that is incomplete. Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are. In a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Hunt. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Mariota's throw there caught by Fehoko.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Now Mariota, and unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's fourth. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? And finding the tight end, Hooper. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Goff on first down.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Goff. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay, and it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. A first down throw for Mariota.
Got his man, it's Fehoko.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Mariota now to throw on first down.
And that'll be caught by Fehoko. 7 yards, the pickup there.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota. He's got a man complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. But the Panthers ready to go back to work to start the 3rd quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's Goff. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota.
Got a man open, it's Chase. Working with 2nd and 5 now.
On the delay, here's Hunt, fighting through. And he breaks through another tackle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
92 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
To throw, Mariota.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mariota. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. On play action. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Yetur Gross-Matos
in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. He's got Hooper on the short connection. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Goff now to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. So here are the Jets now to take over. They're trying to get back on track following the loss to Buffalo a week ago. But the good news, they've got the lead right now here in the football 1st and 10. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. Ooh, the juke. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action. Mariota. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Mariota's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Mariota. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Here's Mariota. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 114 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Mariota now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. From the 24, Mariota over the middle. That's caught by Chase. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
A carry here for Hunt. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, it's Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Now Goff on 1st down. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Goff. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. Short completion, just 4 yards. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Draw play to McCaffrey. It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down by about a yard. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, well, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down, You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. Room to run past midfield. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now it's Hunt. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 2nd down and 3. They'll run again with Hunt. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing is Mariota. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
We certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Goff now looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, here's Goff.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Goff. He shakes him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dayo Odeyingbo gets to him well behind the line of scrimmage. That is a loss of 17 yards. Desperation time for Goff on 4th. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mariota to throw it.
And he's got Jordan complete right side.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. On 1st down, Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
They'll try and run for it. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they have the football that will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. So with that need 3 weeks in the books, and they creep above 500 now at 2-1.
You know, I played with a guy once after taking a knee at the end of the game, and he came in and grabbed the equipment manager and said, make sure you wash that spot. You know, it's special because I just took a knee for a win. That tells you how much guys enjoy that, because getting a win, no one takes it for granted.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough. But, yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough.